just to be me, 'cause what I feel is free. And I don't always wanna watch what I'm eating, 'cause chocolate gets the best of me.
Hi, welcome to the Love Advantage and Love Vibe TV. I am Macy, your big happy love coach. And today we are starting our video series. This is the first video in the Uncovering Our Love Repellent series. And in these videos, we are learning about the ways we push love away or sabotage our love life. And I'm demonstrating that using my stinks model. And these are all the different ways we stink up our love life. And today I will be offering you some really fresh tips on how you can bring in more love attraction into your life. So to dive in, we're going to talk about that first letter S, which is representing the love repellent of being stuck in seriousness. When we are stuck in seriousness, one, it doesn't feel that good. It just feels contracted. It makes us feel small. Maybe it's tense. And it's really unattractive. Here are things that we need to be aware of that actually turn on the seriousness. There are some behaviors that are specifically tied to this love repellent, and they are complaining, comparing, and criticizing. The first one, complaining, when we are consistently just with our friends or whoever, just going to those places where we're finding what's wrong and bitching about it. I mean, often it's a habit with certain people where it's just a natural part of how you engage, and it's kind of unconscious. So when we're doing that, though, we are bringing a lot of attention and energy to stuff that we don't like in our life. And when we do that, then we're actually bringing more of that in, because whatever we are focusing on starts to grow. So do we want to bring more of that in? Probably not. So just noticing, where do you have those relationships that you consistently complain about your life? And also looking within, because sometimes we just have that negative rant going on in our head that is just consistently, I'm doing things wrong, this isn't working, like making things feel pretty awful for ourselves. The second one is very similar. It's criticizing. It's looking out into the world and saying, okay, this is going wrong, this is going wrong, this sucks, I hate this. And once again, even just saying that, can you feel that in your body when you're consistently just finding ways that life sucks? So tuning into that, being aware of that is one important step, and really noticing if that's a part of your regular behavior. Then the final one is comparing. When you're comparing yourself to other people's lives all the time, then there's some aspect of you that's thinking, I'm not good enough, or I should be doing more, or why am I not there? Why is my life this way and theirs is that way? What's wrong with me? Those kinds of dialogues within are self-defeating and creates just more of that disappointment and a really low energy in your being. And when we have our love vibe working for us, it's a higher energy. It's a more open energy. It opens your heart and lets people see all those great things about you. But if you're not acknowledging those great things about you within yourself and in your life and the way you are interacting with people, then no one else is going to feel that or be able to enjoy that part of you. So here are some tips. One way that we can start shifting this is just having an awareness that it's going on. So noticing, do you have those relationships where you consistently just meet up and bitch about stuff? Or do you notice that that's kind of the way you talk to yourself? Then knowing that that is not supporting your love vibe, it's not supporting your love attraction or supporting your vision of love, then you can make a choice to start thinking in a different way, offering yourself maybe tricks to stop it. One technique I like to use is when I'm noticing that I'm going into that snowball of negativity, then I say delete or cancel. And I like this symbol, cancel, Xing out that process in my mind or Xing it out. Even if I'm talking to my husband or something, sometimes I'll say cancel because I know that it's going onto a negative path that I don't want to go on. The second piece is to perhaps setting a goal for yourself. I am going to abstain from those kinds of negative behaviors for 24 or 48 hours and see what it's like. One tip I like to input in here is that it may be helpful that if you know there's certain relationships where there's a lot of negativity in the conversation, you may want to communicate, this is what I'm doing. I am on a 24-hour abstaining from complaining, criticizing, and comparing to see what it feels like and communicate that. You may even influence that person to do the same, which would just bring more love into the world overall. Yay! And then the third tip I like to give around the overall serious vibe is bringing in more amusement into your life. Like that energy of amusement, if you reflect on times when you've really had fun or were playing or didn't even notice time was going by, like what were those conditions that were there that allowed you to feel that way? Was it the environment? Was it the people? And recreate that for yourself. The truth is, you may start noticing that you want to cut out going to places that don't make you feel good or cut out people that bring you down. Like these are choices that we make that support us, support our own self-love, support our life going in the direction we want it. How do you get stuck in seriousness and complaining, comparing, criticizing, and what ways and choices are you going to make that help you abstain from that using, the cancel button in your mind and in your world, or to recreate more of those experiences that bring in that lighter amusement energy? In fact, you can just kind of turn it on sometimes. If you're just focusing on amusement, just feel it. Feel that lightness coming in and just go there for yourself. So I know that you have some stuff to play with right now. So go out in the world, see how it feels, and we'll see you on the next video.
All I want is just to be me, 'cause what I feel is free. And I don't always want to watch what I'm eating, 'cause chocolate gets the best of me.
Like if you're talking about dating and you're really serious about whether you're serious or nervous or you feel like there's a whole lot riding on this first date, and then you shift over to curiosity, I think it just makes it more playful. Just saying the word, I'm going to be curious about this date.
Yeah, I find that to be really helpful, like just to really be, it helps to be present because you're like, I'm curious. I wonder what this person is like. I wonder what's there for me.
Right.
And just allow it to be that.
Yeah, it just makes it a lot more, there's just levity there.